Hello, and we're back at streaming Rollercoaster Tycoon 3, getting you ready for the release of Rollercoaster Tycoon World. Today we're at Checkered Flag. We want to replay all the scenarios. It's been 10 years since this game has been released, and we want to go through all the scenarios and get ready for World, which we were promised for early 2015. Not quite sure if that's going to make it. April 30th would be the end of early 2015, just 3 months from now. So if they can pull it together, that'd be great. There's a lot of community chat going on at the forums for Rollercoaster Tycoon World at the Atari forums, the official ones. Lots of information being released and discussed, and everybody should come by and stop in and speak up. Anyhow, we have to achieve Clint Bushchin going on a 4.0 or better ride and getting shop profit of $100. That's our goal for this objective. So we need to, if we're going to do shop profit, we need to make some investments in research for shops. Otherwise, we're not going to have much. So let's start with that. Shop profit was our first goal. Shops and facilities. So we'll put the money into that. We have $50,000 to play with. That's a lot of money. So we might as well spend as much as we can on research. Okay, so now let's make sure we have staff. Well, we have nobody hired yet. Hiring one janitor, hiring a second janitor, hiring a third janitor. Let's hire a couple mechanics also. There's not very many rides, as I recall, when we start Checkered Flag. We have the go-kart race. And what else do we have? That's it, 2 go-kart races. That's all we have so far. So we're at pause, of course. I like using pause to begin a game. The best thing I think to do right now would be to build some of those shop stalls, which are here. So always start with not first aid, but an info booth. And right there, perfect. And we open it up. And we also need a restroom, more than one probably. It's a big park actually, if you notice. Got lots of area here, and that's a perfect area over here for a coaster, as is this. Okay, so we need a restroom. And that would be an area, but this side, you can't do much with that hill there. So let's put it there. There's only one entryway, but you know, we can change that by building entryways around the other side. I know there's a bench there, right here, but that doesn't have to stay there, that bench. So if we were to go to pathway, sand, notice how that was sand, get rid of the booth, the bench. As soon as we got rid of a bench, let's put a bench back. Benches. Wagon wheel benches should show up. There it is. Over there. Okay, now we got rid of the, put back the bench we took out. So we need to go back into shops and stalls. See what other money-making shops and stalls we can do. We need $100, 100 Sawyer bucks a month. Well, we can do bison burgers. And maybe we should concentrate on one area. Now, I think the key to this scenario was learning how to use the shift key when you build things. So if you see here, look at all that square area. That would be a perfect area to put in a food court situation. So that blue arrow shows us that the front of this is now facing towards the flat area. If we go up right there, is at the flat plateau. We now have our bison burgers. Okay, so what else can we build? It's open, it's ready to go. Drinks, root beer. And there's one spot right here also. So what is the third thing that can be built here? Stall, Western hats, and sheriff balloons. Okay, so I took out a pathway. Now I gotta put a path back. Gotta open this. Did I open this? I did. Okay, path back. Made a mistake. Like that never happens. People talk about this all the time, how it happens. Okay, put the path back. And since we had the sheriff balloons, we need cowboy hats. Western hats. It's facing the right way. And those four are now there. So we have a courtyard area at the back of the park. Back of the park that exists now. What we want to do is put some stuff at the front of the park too, to get people to shop and spend money there as well. So let's just go with the food. Bison burger, ZZZ. Open that there, and let's put two away from it. The soda pop, the root beer. ZZZ. Okay, open that. So now we've put 6 shops in there. If they each do $16, $17 a month, we would make that $100. But we need to do more than 2 rides. And good rides to always invest in at the beginning are every possible thrill ride you can do. And we only have one junior ride, Buffalo Roundabout. So we should put that in as well. There's some skeletons there possibly that we'd have to get rid of in this area. Right there though, we can put this and there and exit here. So the exit has the shortest path to get to pathing. We want to make sure it's a buck. Doesn't really matter since there's so much money to work with. There might be a later goal that we have to do about money. I don't know off the top of my head, but we are going to now path here. And now Q path wood for Western. Okay, and that's open, and we have the roundabout. So now we can do thrill rides. And we have one thrill ride right now, which is kind of sad because we put all that money for investing into coasters, or rather shops and stalls. So I'm going to have to reallocate, I think. Do this. Here's the exit. Here's the entrance. Let's charge a couple bucks. We're charging a couple bucks. Going to do Q path. There, so it weaves around a bit and it's closer to the exit of it. And that's good to go. We're going to go back to research for a second. We're going to give us some thrill rides so we have something to do there. Still going to put more in shops and stalls for a little bit. And we're going to make sure we have some coasters too. That's how we're going to cut that $500 $540 a month. Okay, so now we need a 4 excitement level ride for Kurt or Clint Bushtown to go on. And this is not going to do it. The go-karts are not that exciting. All right, so it was a coaster, 1 roller coaster of 4.0 excitement. Okay, so now if we build a coaster here in the front, Clint will be right there when he shows up to go on it. So what kind of coasters can we build? Hyper Twist, 5,000. Inverted vertical shuttle, lay down roller coaster, mine train coaster, mini coaster, river rapids, side friction, spinning wild mouse, and a tilt coaster. Should we do Hyper Twister coaster? Let's do a Hyper Twister coaster. If this is the stretch here, coming up, something like that, and going to the back there, so we could have the entry and exit path over here. So we put it on the 3rd grid. 1, 2, 3. Okay. See, I'm going to go focus in. I think we have to move it there. Okay, that should be a good place to do this. Let's do 6. Okay, and now coming up. Looks like with this one we can only do the lift chain. Well, the lift chain disappears if we try to do a curve. And if we go too steep, it also looks like it disappears. Is that what I was getting? That the chain is only good for... Okay, let's see what happens. Instruction. I'm not getting any lift chain out all of a sudden. What happened to my lift chain? Disappeared completely. There's the lift chain. You go there, you don't get it, so you can only do it at moderate. Moderate uphill, and if you start curving, it goes away. So we can go as high as, well, we got some play here. To about here, but we have to turn before that. So we'll just keep going. We're going to increase the lift speed of our chain. Oh, that makes it go faster. That's kind of cool. Okay. Okay, back to this. Okay, so that's the size we can go with this moderate slope. Well, that we're up there. The thing to do is to come down. Small overbanked curve instead of large overbanked curve. Let's do a large overbanked curve. That goes into a small overbanked curve. That then comes down. And then we can't do any more overbanking. Still can't do any overbanking. We can't place a track piece there, so let's go see where that looks more like what we've got up against here. Back up a few. We could do a helix. Up, up. And then maybe come out of it. See if that sucker still goes. Up the helix as it comes up over that overbank. And then maybe come down in between here and back around. There's the first drop. One drop. Two drops. Third drop. Come up. We want to keep going up. Looks like it's going to do it. Okay, it's got enough oomph to do that. So we're going to come straight out, straighten it out, come, oh, we can't place a track piece there. Why not? Let's go straight. Can we go down now? No. Let's go straight. Can we go down now? Now we can go down. We're going into the ground, and we kind of don't want to do that at this one. I think we want this one to be flat. So we got to go backwards a bit. Too late now, I placed the piece. Okay, so go in the ground, and do we come up? And we do. All right, so the hypercoaster comes up and out of the ground. Got a S bend. Other way. Now we can go back down again. Okay, go straight for a couple. Suspend this way. Get around that hill part. And let us bring her back in for and to the station. So we're going to go to the station, and here and there we have it. Okay, and we're going to now put this here, and we're going to what do I do? I want to got a menu that you guys can't see, but I can see. That's bothering me. And I want to go here to the number of trains. We're going to have 3 trains. We're in test mode. We're going to take the pause off. We're going to change the color of things. Let us do what we want for this. Green? I don't know about green. That muted tone looks okay. Muted orangey tone. Okay, we gotta do some pathing and cues. And the cue. All right, and here comes. Will it be better than a 4.0? Excitement, because that's what we need for Clint to enjoy himself. $7.34. I think that's it. So now we're going to hit the green. We're going to put some charging on this. Give it $4. We're going to give it some music, salsa. Do I want to build any structure on this? Well, if I do, I want to name somebody M. Brooks. Remember, we like naming people M. Brooks because M. Brooks allows us to put the sides of buildings in the right places. This gentle lady, Robin G, is now going to be M. Brooks. Hi, Em. How you doing? Okay, so now we can build stuff. So maybe at least we should build here at the entry and exit platform for the station. And of course, that's here with walls. And we're going to look up, this is kind of a westerny feeling town again, just like Gold Rush was. So Checkered Flag has that western feeling all over the place. Let's do corral ranch walls. Double height barn door. How's that look? That's the way in. Now we have to do some regular walls. Western town walls. Full height wall. We haven't had any news yet about when Clint's coming. I think comes in May. That one piece to right. Loophole plane is now available. We will build that in a second. Okay, we got the base ground floor. This is now built. So now the next level should have some windows and whatnot. So where are our nice windows so people can see in right here? Every other one? Now the regular walls again. Full height wall. It's actually here. No, I'm going to do full height wall. And then we'll do wall top all around. Okay, the second story is being built. Now we have this area here in the corner. We're going to get rid of the M. Brooks box. Should have gotten rid of that a few bits ago. See now, if we try to do shift up, you can see that it wants to go a third higher because of the track. So if we find the not full height wall, the partial height wall, we could do well to build that correctly. I know we have a partial height wall here somewhere. Third height. Okay, so now if we come here, okay, That kind of builds the corner effect. We have the second story built all around. So now what we need to do is to put the top, wall top, all around the building. Actually, we can do there. Z is the key to turn things around. But from this angle, I really can't see. I guessed okay. Alright, so that takes care of those. So we also have not only walls with corners, but these walls. We're getting there. Can't really get a good angle on that view. There we go. There's a lot of shops that we could start adding. And I will go take a look at that as soon as I finish my roofing. Okay, so there's one more piece that we need to add. That roof. Oh, that looks terrible. Did not match. Well, why is that? I don't know if that when we do this fix that I'm going to try to do right now, I will get it to be even. See, that's the one below. And that would be, oh, okay, so no. If you look, see one's above, one's below. So I'm going to fix that at a later date. It's not aesthetic, which is kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. Okay, so let's take a look at closing the disappeared. I'm going to pause for a sec and read some of the notes. Okay, mechanic 1, he needs to be trained. If he's thinking about critting, he needs to be trained. And we can afford it. Okay, we have lots of attractions all of a sudden. But we don't have a note about Clint yet. We will soon, I'm sure. But let us check the objectives 1 second. We don't have 100 monthly profit yet. Let us check what we do have. Shop sales 65. So I think when they say profit, they really mean shop total sales at 100. So we need to build some more of those shops. And I don't think we have a Hershey stall and a novelty t-shirt stall. So we need more food stalls. So we're going to switch back on research just to stalls. Now let's go build a couple. Where'd they go? Oh, I know where they went. I got rid of all the extra stuff. Okay, so shield and spear, safari hats, novelty t-shirts, and dino mask. Kind of stuff that you not necessarily would have here, but the novelty t-shirts you can have. Okay, so that just takes care of that. Hershey stall, which you'd get in soaked, apparently. We'll put here. And safari hats and dino masks you get in wild. Shield and spear you get in wild. Well, unfortunately, because of the way the system works with the additions, and pause, that's what comes up. Let's just go raise. Somebody said something was too low. What was too low? Items at information are too cheap. Let's go to the items at information. Not park inspector, information. Information right there. If it's too cheap, we can do something about that. And that will give us more money, although I don't think people are going to buy many umbrellas if it's not raining. Okay, we raise the prices. I don't know that that will change things too much. All right, we had a new thrill ride. 2 thrill rides. Okay, Lupo plane doesn't take a much footprint. And you know what? Let's put it inside this part of the park here. Charge $2. And we're going to build our path. Sand for the exit. Hopefully we can come underneath there. And for the queue path, the wooden walkway. Okay, there's a wooden walkway. It's open. I'm pretty sure it's open. Yes. Okay, and we had another thrill ride. That thrill ride was Roto Drop. Again, something we can put here, and we can come off of this walkway here. Up, up, up. Let's go higher than the coaster. Okay. Test. Okay, let's. Hey, 1 week's time we're going to have a VIP. Okay, we need to go back into construction and put the path, the entry and exit way. Okay, we have to build some pathing here. And we have to do a queue line. And we have to put it open. Now let's make sure it charges $2. And we'll close. And now we just have to wait for Clint to arrive. And then we pause. And if we want, we can maybe focus here and see when Clint shows up. There he is. Now we're going to pause. Okay, this walkway path, set up a route, that's what gets him to go on the ride. And the first thing he's going to do is to go to the Hyper Twister coaster. So that's what we want him to do. So we don't even have to worry about it. He's planning to go there anyways. So we're going to unpause. Go up. Here's our park. Let's see how we're doing on shop install income. We got umbrellas, which we saw at the information booth. Not there yet. Whitewater Rapids was not going to be a shop stall for income. Where is Clint right now? Well, he's on the ride, I guess. I don't know why Tonya Seacom came up. There he goes. Custom stall with a rotating billboard. Wonder what you can sell in a custom stall with a rotating billboard. Which is from Wild, of course. So, but anyhow, let's put one in the park. I can't open it up. Wonder why not. Oh, select stall type. I'll do bison burgers with everything on it type burger. Sun cream stall, which would be a soaked idea. Why else would you need sun cream unless you weren't soaked? But you know what? Maybe our peeps here don't want to get sunburned. We won the safest park award. Has Clint gotten through the ride yet? You can go on the list here and we can double click on the cameras, and he just seems to have gotten off not too long ago. What are his thoughts? Happy to oblige. Okay, park management, objectives. Wants to visit one roller coaster with excitement rating at least 4. Well, he has. It is June, the 5th of June, year 1. Maybe we have to get to the end of the month for that to be a register. He is paying his money for the next thing. Is that the roto drop maybe? An inflatable stall, which again would be soaked. But maybe people will spend their money. We need the money to get to the next objective. Well, you know what? We're not getting closer. Almost $79 there, so it's creeping up. Maybe if I go change the price of bison burgers across the park. Let's go up 5. See if that helps. We're going to speed the game up to the end of this month, see what happens. If I go in at speed 2. Another custom stall. Not with rotating billboards, just with billboards. The money at the middle of the month is only $30. Mechanic 2 needs to be educated. Yes, he's going to go get trained. And you know what? We'll do a second training just because we have a lot of cash. Oh yeah, food and drink sales. We may have over $100 right there. And a Dino burger, which again would be wild, but it's another burger. We're going to pause while I build that Dino burger out. Can't build it right there. Oh, too short. That was a mistake. And we're not even next to it. Double mistake. Dino burger. Synchronize the stalls of this type and head to go. Okay, We're going to unpause. June 23rd. I'm going to speed it up. We've satisfied the VIP. That should mean that if we look at the objective screen, we have one check. And now we just need to get to the end of the month to see how our money does by the end of the month. So let's see. Fast forward. Okay, well, we got to July 1st. What happened there? Pause. Finances. Okay, $127 in food and drink. And almost 80 bucks, so $207 in food and drink. But shop sales and food and drink stock is over $100. So it's close, but it's not the cigar. So objective-wise, profit. So it's not sales, it's profit. We just got a new stall that we could build, right? Safari Toys. So let's build Safari Toys. And probably everything else that we haven't built yet, since the money is the objective. I don't like the fact that it's not the right theme, and there are some people who would be really upset that it's not the right theme. We are going to open. We're going to raise everything up. We need another root beer. This root beer? Look at that. Again, too low. Coffee, which just came up. So we built one by clicking on the. There we go. That's very high. Let's change the pricing structure, synchronizing it. I think a mocha should have everything on it, and we should raise the price to $4. If you knew that, you can drill down and you can add sugar, cream, and whipped cream. And now the mocha has all that, but it's a $4 piece of $4 drink. Okay, the 21st of July. How are our finances doing in shops and stalls? 240 some odd dollars collected at a cost of 110. I think we're going to make it this time. And now information kiosk went are too expensive. So now 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, what's that? Just drop the price a bit. Yes, we know Safari Toys is not the style of scenery, but the automatic research gave it to us because it doesn't control from the expansion packs. It's kind of annoying that, but that's the way it is. Okay, so we've got our park position. We're going to speed it up a little bit to get to the end of the month. We have 563 guests, mostly happy. Swimsuit stall, again, where are you going to go swimming here? Doesn't make any sense. We're real close now. Real close. 30th of July. 31st. And August 1st is just around the corner. Ta-da! We have one apprentice. Okay, so now we're going to save. What are our new objectives? We have to get, we've got 150, oh, we've already got that, and we have to do a roller coaster with excitement rating of at least 5, which we actually have. So let us go and save this, and that will be our game for the day. We might stream again later. Checkered Flag, Apprentice, RCTW, ready. The lower class casing. See you all later. Have a great day.